So I want to make sure that I'm going to turn the cap off, and then I just want to make sure that the rotation segments, well, don't need that many. I'm going to bring them down so it's a little bit easier for me. Maybe down to 20. Let's do 18. Alright, I have 18. And we're going to smooth this out eventually with a sub-D, so we don't have to worry about working with a lot of polygons. Just working with less polygons is actually going to give me the option to have less work. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and add, I'll do that with the edge loop. I'm going to go ahead and make it editable. And this is a little bit of a trick to what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the bridge tool, and I'm going to go on the top view, and I'm going to bring it down. Alright, there we go. So what you're seeing here is that I am going to bridge a couple, nope. I'm going to bridge this. Over there, your polygon, your bridge tool may work a little bit differently, where you just kind of, okay, there, if we go select the edge, then that's going to work the best for you. I was in vertice mode, so the vertice mode is that I have to click again, click and hold, and then go to wherever one I want for the fourth one. The edge tool actually is really nice because you can just go from edge to edge. Alright, I'm just going to do one more right here. And what I'm going to see is that this actually works like a nice cut for when I bridge these things. It's going to give me a nice flat cut for right over here. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to get the knife tool. And it's not too far up from the actual object. So we're going to put an edge tool right here. And what this does is it actually goes ahead and it will create a that particular first edge that we want. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my face tool, and I'm going to select these two and these two right here. Go ahead and delete them, and then I'm going to take these and I'm going to rotate them. I'm going to rotate them, actually no. Alright, I might have to actually go ahead and work with the vertex. Let's try these. Go ahead and try these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this flat. So bring it out right here, and then I'm going to bring it down so that it is flat. And then I'm going to do the same thing with these lines. I'm going to bring it over here. And then I'm going to bring it down. And now what we see here is that we have the beginnings of that very interesting object. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to actually connect this to this piece right here. And to do that, I need to have some vertice points for them to connect to. So I'm going to go ahead and get my knife tool. I'm going to go ahead and select, first I'm going to make sure I have everything deselected. Get my face, and then I'm going to get my knife tool. Alright, we're going to put the keep lock on, put 50%. Actually, turn that off. Put the 50%. Keep lock. And it should lock it at 50%. Alright. So it is right there. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go from the top view, and I'm going to do a line, and I'm going to say it's like right here, and I'm going to make a line all the way across. I hold down shift, and that's going to make a straight line. And what I'm doing here is I am actually just cutting the top part, and I will show you. So I got this right here, hold down shift, go all the way across, and what you're going to see is that I made a nice cut from over there. And we're going to go ahead and from here I'm going to make the bridge tool, have my edges selected, bam, bam, go down here, bam, bam. Alright, so this, the only problem with that we have now is that we just have to bring these vertices in right over here. And since I believe they're probably going to be, well, actually I'll do it by the side. So, because this is actually a really flat piece. And so we're going to just like that. Bring this back a little bit so it's in line with everything. Select these two, bring them up. Take this one, bring it back a little bunch, so that is right there. Alright. So that's a nice flat piece that I have here, and what I can do from here is I'm going to use the bridge tool, and what I'm going to use it for is I'm actually going to just make some triangles right there, and same thing right there, right there, right there, and then I'm going to fill up these holes. And so now basically I have this shape that I have, and if I really want to get more of a round look to it at this point in time, I can actually go ahead and select these edges, and we can actually bevel them out. And what I would do is I would select all of these going around, because this actually bevels out right there too. And I would select this right here and this piece right here. We're gonna bevel it out to see how it's gonna look. If it doesn't look exactly how I want, I could do things like do some more cuts and then make this a little bit more rounder right there. But I'm pretty sure that the bevel will fix that. And this is really kind of a minor piece where this looks plenty fine as it is. Alright, got that, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the bevel. And yeah, that bevel is gonna give me that nice round look over here with it. So this is actually going to give me a round look to it, and I might actually bring up the subdivisions a little bit to kind of give it maybe a little bit more of a rounder shape to it. So maybe two subdivisions will be fine. I don't think I need more than that. The one thing you want to worry about bevels is if you put too much subdivisions on there. So like this is the silhouette of this round corner. So it looks pretty round. I mean, if I keep adding more, it's going to look more rounder and rounder, but that's going to keep eating up my time. But I mean, if I can get away where 3 is relatively looking the same as far as I can keep going. So like, there's no reason for me to have more than 3 at this point in time. 2, I do see a little bit of difference between a 2 and 3, and there is a slight difference to it, but you have to think it's a smaller piece too. And actually, we'll deal with 3 because we are actually saving polygons in other spots too. So there's no reason to worry too much about it. And that's actually a better piece than the original one I showed you guys. So I'm actually quite happy with that. So we'll take a look at it. When it's rendered. Oh, hold on. That's because this is hidden, but it's renderable. Alright, let's try that again. That's pretty decent. I got the nice shape. If I go ahead and I throw this cylinder into the subdivision, it's gonna smooth out a little bit. Let's see how that turns out. Alright, so that looks real nice. The only problem that I'm going to see is that I have some weird artifacting right here, and that probably has to do with the edge flow of the cylinder itself. It's probably right here, because what's happening is that I have an N-gon going on. So that's one of the problems with the actual bevel tool you want to be careful with. What we're going to do is to fix that. Let's see what we got. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, when you have like weird cuts like that, you're gonna have problems with the N-gons. It's really kind of working on to see how you can get away with not having problems with it. So we're going to go ahead and select the face tool. We're going to deselect it because we don't need the bevel tool anymore. Actually, hold on. Let's see if that bevel tool has any options. Maybe we can fix that. Round. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to where there we go. Alright, so I just might go ahead and select it because there was an option for rounding N-gons, so that might fix that particular problem for you. Alright, so there we go. Got the edges. Create that. 3 subdivisions. And then we are going to go ahead and see if we can... What it is. No, I don't want that turned on. Alright, so there might be some options that we can mess around with that are going to fix this particular problem. No, we don't want the profile round, it's fine. Okay, so actually go back, create this right here. No, I don't want those on.